Hello, this is John with Coach.win. Check out this video from Richard about Viva Goals and how to use Viva Goals and Viva Copilot to cascade your goals throughout your whole organization. At the end, there's a QR code to sign up for great upcoming events with Coach.win.
My name's Richard Harbridge, and I can't wait to share 3 things that I love about Microsoft Viva Goals with you. The first one is that Microsoft Viva Goals allows us to have a more connected experience, connecting people to objectives and alignment across the organization and helping prioritize our work much more effectively. This is made possible because when you use Microsoft Viva Goals, your objectives and the key results therein, they actually cascade down to lower levels. Also making it easy is that I can share those goals and discuss them via email or inside of Teams as an example. And so you and I could be having a conversation and I can be like, you know what, let's talk about this goal, or can we do an update on this goal? I can instant message you that and you'll actually see the card for the goal and you'll be able to click there and perform your check-in and take your action on that goal. So this means that it's much more accessible, it's much more connected in the flow of our work. And importantly, it allows for this deep and rich cascading flow where really I can see, what I'm doing over in Azure DevOps as an example, and how it correlates all the way back up to something at an organizational level. Now, the second thing I love about Viva Goals is that it makes it easier to maintain goals themselves. One of the big challenges with OKR initiatives and just objectives in general is that key results have to be updated pretty regularly, or at least quarterly, maybe semi-annually. Those are motions that can sometimes take quite a bit of effort. And one of the advantages of something like Viva Goals is because it's digital and it's connected, if I'm using something like my example earlier, Azure DevOps, to do some tasks, I can have that automatically update appropriate key results within Viva Goals without any extra effort. I can pre-integrate it, whether it's in an Excel document that we're working on, and that is where we update our goals and some of these key metrics, whether it's, that Excel might be aggregating results from other data sources, whether we're using SQL, whether we're using a number of other integration points. We have this ability to pull that data directly in, and that makes it much easier to maintain and, more importantly, trust the information within our goals framework within our OKRs tool set. Now, the third thing that I absolutely love about Viva Goals is, if you're like me, it's not just hard to maintain these, and it's not just hard to align and connect with them, it's also sometimes difficult to add them in the first place. And one of the things that I love using Viva Goals Copilot for is that this AI agent can actually help me take my content, like a meeting notes that I had from a recent meeting, or perhaps a business plan that we created, and allows me to extract those goals from that and actually initially create those goals within Viva Goals. It's not only useful for that initial creation experience, but it's quite useful as we continue our work with goals over time. As an example, one of the things that we've started to do is rationalize our partners and our customers' goals. So we might have a series of projects within a program for a customer, and they have goals that on their end, we have our goals, and we'll rationalize those two sets together by taking the customer's goals, basically grabbing their generic business plan or business case document that has these objectives in it, and pulling those into Viva Goals, and then pulling our own in, and then playing with those two to really create the right set of alignment, the right kinds of discussions, and most importantly, allow us to always be aware of where we are, where we're tracking, and how we're doing. And so this capability of using AI to augment and accelerate the work that we do and make goals more accessible even further, because now it's much easier to just add the data within Viva Goals. These are all huge milestones and wins for anyone who's trying to drive OKR success within an organization. And perhaps 3 reasons for you to be excited about using Viva Goals within your own organization. So with that, I look forward to having more conversations with you about Viva Goals. Bye for now.